Welcome back to Shennington, and yet again we've got another classic for you coming up. A battle between Luke Wood of the 3-cart that's put it on pole and Sandy Mitchell, who is in 4th place. You see Sandy with the orange helmet there, the O plate. The GP plate is Luke Wooder. He needed 2 wins coming into this, and he's already got one of them in final one. Sandy Mitchell and Luke Wood are tied on points. Whoever wins between them on the track will take the championship. It's as simple as that. Luke Wooder is on fire this weekend. He's had 2 wins, won both the heats and the earlier final one. We're off and running, and Jake, this promises to be a classic once more.
Indeed, the GP plate Luke Wooder taking an early lead from Cian Jewis in the 11 and Elliot Harvey in the 37 as they make their way down towards the hairpin once again. Looking back, already there's a lot of swarming through the midfield as drivers try to make their way through. Oh, there's a bit of bumping and boring, and there goes the 22 cart spun around. That is Rory Hudson. So that is a disappointment to say the very least. That's the worst possible way to start your final race of the season. No such problems so far for the GP plate. Luke Wooder out in front with Sandy Mitchell in the O plate, only in 4th position at the moment, and these 3 pulling away at the head of the field.
As Elliot Harvey goes up the inside of Cian Jewis through Wilkins and into 2nd place. Rory Hudson, Jake, a winner last time out. We won't be winning today, of course.
No, indeed, they're starting all the way down the back of the field after that first corner spin. They'll have to do so much hard work to make it back, but I have a feeling that with the field being so competitive, anybody still has a shout at this one.
Yeah, the GP plate, we're on board with Luke Wooder in this one. Looking back, you see Sandy Mitchell there, the orange helmet. Very easy to pick Sandy out. If Sandy Mitchell beats Luke Wooder, he wins the championship. If Luke Wooder beats Sandy Mitchell, he wins the championship. We've got another absolute humdinger here. It's between the 2. I can tell you that Sandy Mitchell's best result today is a 4th place, so he's already doing better than that at the moment. But it's this race that counts. It's all about this race. As Mitchell up the inside of Elliot Harvey for 2nd, going with him is Jewison, and drops Elliot back to 4th.
So here we go then, 1st and 2nd places, the 2 men battling for the championship, and here goes Sandy Mitchell. He catches him napping there up the inside and takes the lead. Great work from Sandy Mitchell. That was perfect timing.
Cracking racing. It's going to be like this, I think, all the way through this. Mitchell has the lead then, orange helmet, easy to spot. Here comes Wooder up the inside. Does he? No, can't quite make that work. Jewis goes slightly wide into the hairpin, and you can see when it's bunched up like this right at the front of the field, you're bound to lose places when you look for the wide switchback move. Difficult to make a switchback move when you've got carts right in behind you.
So Elliot Harvey and Sam Pooley in the 18 managed to move up into 3rd and 4th places from that move, and it's so close between these 7 leaders. They are absolutely bunched together, nose to tail. If it goes all the way down to the wire like this, I think we're in for a grandstand finish. Here comes the GP of Wooder, and through 2 goes Elliot Harvey into 2nd position. Oh my goodness, Sandy Mitchell losing another place now to Sam Pooley, who goes through into 3rd position. He goes from 1st to 4th in a heartbeat.
Last round of the season, and once again we're looking at the 18 cart. Sam Pooley having his best run of the season, and we've got quite a few drivers this weekend having their best run of the season, and that all bodes well for them next season. So Sam Pooley here, he's got to take great confidence from anything that happens here. He's already had a couple of decent heat results. If he can get a decent final result here, that confidence he'll be taking forward to next season, and again he'll be looking for a seeded number.
Here comes Harvey then on the back of the GP plate. Luke Wooder trying desperately to stay in front of Sandy Mitchell. A race victory is only part of the game here. He's got to stay in front of the O plate, and it's looking very good indeed for Sam Pooley, who actually nudges the back of 37 Elliot Harvey. That's how close it is. There's nothing between them, let alone millimetres.
Looking back from Luke Wooder's cart here, that's Elliot Harvey in behind. Oh, Wooder's going wide here. He's giving up loads of places. What is he doing? He's given up 3 places and drops from 1st to 4th.
So Sandy Mitchell, yeah, has gone in front of him. Crucially, it doesn't matter too much about Harvey and Pooley as far as he's concerned, but he would like to win it, and Sandy Mitchell going through is a disaster.
We've got Sandy Mitchell now, has got the championship in his pocket. He's just got to finish in front of Luke Wood of the GP plate to take the championship. Wood has got to finish in front of him to take the championship. There's only effectively the two karts on the track as far as those two are concerned, because the others are just getting in the way as Pooley goes through to the lead. Mitchell goes with him, and Wooder goes through as well to third place and drops Elliot Harvey back to fourth. The 11 car is Cian Jewis in fifth.
This is fantastic. We're running out of directions to look in. As oh god, they're going wide. Mitchell goes wide and it throws a huge blanket over everything. Harvey now up into second place and Mitchell goes back through Wooder. This is amazing. They're swapping places quicker than I can see it. Pooley has hit the front with Elliot Harvey in second. Mitchell is third, and up to fourth place is Cian Jewis. So back in fifth position now. Luke Wooder has really got his work cut out.
Sam Pooley must have a nosebleed. He's that high up the grid at the moment. This is a great result from the young man from Winchester. And as I said earlier, Jake, he's got to take a lot of confidence from the way he's gone this weekend, moving forward into next season.
It looked like Morgan Porter made a move on Connor Grady then, and that's just for 6th and 7th positions. Up the inside again. This is amazing. It just doesn't stop. Elliot Harvey and Cian Jewis both making the move on Sam Pooley, with Mitchell and Wooder very close behind indeed. And it looks like up into 6th position now comes the 23 of Ronan Graves, and still they battle for position.
Through Stratford hairpin one more time, down the straight towards the Bruno chicane. It's Harvey that leads it from Jewis. Pooley's in third. Then comes Sandy Mitchell, Luke Wooder in behind. The championship between Mitchell and Wooder. Everybody else, as far as they're concerned, really doesn't matter. They're just getting in the way. Wooder knows he has to beat Mitchell. Mitchell knows he has to beat Wooder. And Mitchell's not been close to Wooder this weekend. This is the closest he's been in terms of a result against Luke Wooder, who's won both heats and the earlier final one to give him a chance of the championship. It was, I actually said, Jake, I think at the last round, I thought Sandy Mitchell had already won the championship at the last round, but when I checked the points, I discovered that actually Luke Wooder, if he took 2 wins, would still take the championship. He's taken one win so far, and as we join it later in the race, it's Wooder now that's passed Mitchell in second place, so it's Harvey, Wooder, Mitchell, Jewis, and then Pooley in 5th place. But the battle's still on between Wooder and Mitchell, now second and third.
And it's getting even closer. Here comes Wooder up the inside. No, he can't find a way through. And now Mitchell is under pressure from Jewis in the 11, who up into third position. Mitchell's gone out so far wide. He's lost all sorts of places. He's down into about 8th place now.
Mitchell absolutely hung out to dry through Cafe Corner, and is that his championship over? I think it is. He's losing even more places through the hairpin. Disaster for the man in the orange helmet.
Luke Wooder must be praising the heavens. Into second place he is now, with Sandy Mitchell several cars behind now.
3 corners, I think, have done for Sandy Mitchell. You can see Wooder there in second place, Mitchell much further back. I don't think Luke's had a look over his shoulder yet. If he does, he won't see Sandy Mitchell in the picture.
Well, if I was Luke Wooder, I wouldn't be looking behind me right now. I'd be looking forwards, trying to get the move on Elliot Harvey, and it looks like he's got a very good chance down towards the right-hander. Not quite. He's having to back off the chase just a little bit, but Mitchell has managed to gain some ground. He's now back up into 5th position, so it's looking really good at the moment as far as Mitchell is concerned. Onto the back of Sam Pooley. 11 Jewis runs out very wide to try and make the undercut. Oh, there's bumping and boring. Oh dear, that's all gone wrong. 23 up and away in the air. That's Ronan Graves. He was up in about 6th position earlier on, and it's all gone pear-shaped. That is a terrible, terrible mistake. And Connor Grady, not even in the top 6, sets the fastest lap. This is amazing.
Well, I'll tell you what's even more amazing, Jake. The 22 car. There is Rory Hudson. I said earlier, there's no way he's going to win this race. He was turned round, if you remember, in the hairpin early on, and he's into 6th place. We're into the last lap now. It's still Wooder in 3rd place, Mitchell now in 5th.
Well, Hudson being in 6th position throws a whole new spanner into the works for these 5 in front, because he really is a man on a mission. He's made all that ground up and he's up into 6th position. You feel like he could be in with a shout of victory here. So Harvey just in front of Jewis and Wooder, Pooley, Mitchell, and then the 22 Hudson. Through the chicane they go, and it's looking so close. Any one of these drivers puts a foot wrong right now, And look at the chasing back behind them. Normally, they're miles behind. They're all so closely bunched. Now they're starting to jostle for position. Into the right-hander. Out wide goes Mitchell. Hudson's got through into 5th position. That is game over as far as the championship is concerned. They come across the line absolutely together. Harvey takes it from Jewis and Wooder, who is the new champion. My word, look at them all together. I make that about 20 carts covered by 4 seconds. Elliot Harvey takes the victory. 21 carts, in fact, covered by 4 seconds. Harvey wins it from Jewis, and Luke Wooder, the new champion. What a race!
Elliot, nice way to end the season. Good win.
Yeah, it's a good win. Got lead on lap 3, held it all the way. So yeah, well done to Luke Wooder for winning the championship. And I'd like to thank Next Gen with David Bell Chambers, everybody at Zip, including Dan Parker and Matt Kelly. So thank you.
Second place finish for you. How tough was that race?
It was really tough because everyone was defending, and it wasn't like you can go on the switchback because everyone would just pile up you inside, so it was really hard. But I'm really pleased with second, and I'd like to thank Project One Racing and Academy Leasing.
Luke, third place today, but what does it matter? You're a championship winner.
Yeah, it means the world to me. Winning the championship, I'm really happy to win that. The Project One carts on rails, and I'd like to thank my dad, Project One Racing, RPM and DHR.
Well, I said it was all over after round 6, but Luke Wooder has come back to bite me. He's pinched it by 2 points from Sandy Mitchell. Kieran Jewis finishing third. He'll be the leading seed and favourite for next season. Elliot Harvey, the leading rookie. What a great comeback drive that was by Rory Hudson in that race. Morgan Porter rounds out the top 6 in the championship.